How's it going, everyone? So I just came off of a 48-hour fast. I just wanted to kind of talk about like my insights and what went on, and yeah, what I really learned through it all. I think first of all, I used to fast a lot when I was younger. When I was in high school and I was really like learning about different ways of living a healthy life and intermittent fasting and things like that. And I was pescatarian and I was a little femboy. And so I used to rip these like 36-hour fasts like once a week for probably a good 2 months. And I was like skinny. My skin was like not clear at all. I was like depressed. I was antisocial. I was bloated. I felt horrible. So since that experience, I haven't really done like a prolonged fast in a while because I was like, screw this. Like that was a crappy phase of my life. And so this fast that I did was a little bit of a different level than what I do during the day, because sometimes I won't eat until probably dinner time, because I'm just constantly flowing through doing work for my business and working out, and I don't want to kill that momentum because momentum is everything. Momentum is everything in life, and I cannot stand killing momentum. So yeah, that's kind of why I do those 1 meal a day fasts. But anyways, back to why I did this 48-hour fast. I really just wanted to like cleanse my system of years of like negative energy and stagnation. Stagnation is where death is created, death grows. I wanted to kind of clear my system and not go out on the weekend. I didn't drink all weekend. I usually go out on the weekends, just based on where I live, and I do enjoy going out. But this weekend, I literally was just in my room for the whole weekend almost. More because of the convenience that I had to use the restroom a lot. But also, yeah, I was just literally in my room reading, watching YouTube, working on some business stuff, but really just having time to myself. And it really hit me how much we consume. I was walking through a grocery store today, and I was going to get some broth to kind of like break the fast, and my eyes were just darting at all of these different foods being like thrown at me. All these Franken foods, like freaking like dill sunflower seeds, stuff like that, where I'm just like, I do not want to consume that. Like I wanted my broth, and now I've got like a whole meal schedule laid out. But anyways, we don't realize how much we consume. And like on Saturday, the amount of times I was like, I don't really know what to do right now. Like it would be so nice to just go eat some eggs. Like food is fuel. If I'm bored and I'm thinking that I'm gonna go eat food, I'm out of touch with my relationship with food, if that makes sense. And so I think I learned a lot about kind of why we eat and why I choose to eat. And I've always followed a really healthy, strict diet. I found that I really didn't need to eat food a lot of the times when I think I did. And I was almost using food as a distraction. Because when you're a health nut like me, you can really get obsessed with eating food for its like biohacking benefits. And I might be like, oh, well, I need to go have my royal jelly to get my clarity of focus and everything, which it does do. But I realized that I had used all that time to procrastinate from the work that needs to get done. And so I think that's one of the big insights I've gotten with doing that fasting, is really understanding why I'm doing certain things and why I'm consuming certain things, even with content too. Like, why am I consuming that Instagram reel? Why am I consuming that X post? Why am I letting myself scroll here? You really have to be careful of what you consume and double your consumption with production, which is easier said than done, but I try to create a lot more content than I consume. I can't say that I'm perfect at it, but I think us humans are meant to create and build things. And where that plays into fasting too is like when you're in a fasted state, your body's in that state where it needs to go create situations to get food. You know, you're not like you didn't just have a big meal and then you're all satiated and now you think, all right, now it's time to go do my 4-hour work bender. No, being in a fasted state is the best state to be in for getting all of that work done, because you're hungry. Like you treat that work like you're hunting the animal that you're going to eat after. It's really esoteric stuff, but it's very powerful when you start framing your work and your food like that. Some influencer I saw years ago, he said, I'm not going to eat any food until I know I've worked for it, whether that's lifting, business, doing something productive. And I've always followed that since. I think it's great advice. There should be no reason why you wake up out of bed and right away you can just go have a piece of toast. You did nothing for that toast. And so, yeah, this fast has really showed me why I consume and how to consume more consciously. So that's one lesson. I think delayed gratification is another. Like right now, I'm drinking my lemon water. I'm gonna make a stew later to kind of break the fast and go easy on my gut. Delayed gratification is so important. And right now, I'd love to just go eat like 6 eggs right now, but I know I shouldn't. Like, I know I should probably wait a little bit, get some smaller portions of food in me, so that I actually reap the benefits of this fast and this digestive reset. One of the last things that I started learning about, and this is going to be a whole nother video topic once I'm more well versed in the subject, I got Nietzsche's book, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, and I started reading it, and it's really powerful. His concept of the Overman is fascinating to me, and I'm loving it. Basically, for those of you that haven't read this book or are familiar, like the Overman is this man that transcends the regular men. So think of all the NPCs out there that you see walking down the streets, and they're on their phones, they're scrolling whatever Adam Ross video is happening. They're gonna go get the David protein bar. Those are like the regular man in the book. Nietzsche's character Zarathustra is preaching that men need to become the Overman, and the Overman is the man who transcends them, becomes the greater man, and greater in terms of spiritual, in terms of his mission, his passion. It's basically like being the Chad amongst the NPCs for all of y'all Gen Zers out there. And I still can't really explain the specifics of the Overman, but I'm loving this concept, and I think we should all try to become Overmen. And obviously not NPCs. Like nobody wants to be a bot. Although I can say some people actually do want to be a bot. It seems. Yeah, that's really all I've got right now. I'm excited to eat some food. I'm excited to have that coffee tomorrow and hammer out some outreach on my business. Things have been a little bit slower. That's okay. I'm trying out LinkedIn Sales Navigator for a new kind of like means of outreach. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'll check in with y'all probably later this week. I'm gonna start filming more of these videos. I think I'm getting more natural behind the camera. So if you watch till the end, thank you. I appreciate you and would love a subscription and a comment in the comment section. Thank you. Have a great day.